It's soup to me. It's a wonder I can read even just the regular text alone. But at any rate, welcome back to the Ting Open second and very, very, very last qualifier here in the wildcard qualifiers. There's nothing else beyond this point. Only 5 spots remain. 3 will be selected through today's qualifiers, and 2 will be awarded through invites. Spawning here in the bottom left corner of the map, he had an amazing run yesterday. We'll see if he can do it again. It's going to be the green Zerg player, My Insanity's PengWin.
The top left as the orange Terran, he's Redhorrn.
Harn. Yar. He be one
My
of them
turret.
Norwegian pirates.
See, when you started, it wasn't pirate, it was definitely like Torbjorn.
Oh. Torbjorn, reporting for duty.
My turret.
I worked hard on that. Okay, for anyone who doesn't play Overwatch, quick reference, I guess, as to what we were quoting. But, man, Overwatch is so much fun. I can't exactly tell people to get on it because it's still in closed beta, but I got to tell you guys, it's been a blast to play. And I hope anyone who currently doesn't have an invite gets an invite because it is terribly fun. Now, as far as this matchup goes, it's worth noting PengWin, I think, more so than Redhorrn, because while we don't know a lot about Redhorrn, the same way that we saw a player as great as Thermal kind of flop against Terran Zerg in Heart of the Swarm, like this was a guy who could go toe-to-toe with Koreans in TvT and TvP. He could not for the life of him do TvZ at all. PengWin has sadly had a bit of a history like that with us. I'm not saying it's always like that, of course, but anytime we've had the pleasure of casting him, it's not just that he loses to Terran, but it's usually in a rather disappointing setting, like 4 Hellions just running into his base type thing. Now, I've talked to him about this many times over the past, and we've kind of made jokes about it, but I do think he has improved quite a bit. I don't think this is actually going to be like a walkover, but PengWin is going to have to work. And Redhorrn, we'll see if he's got any tricky builds up his sleeve.
Yeah, Redhorrn is a Masters player on EU, so so is PengWin. Has PengWin actually
PengWin's been
made
GM
GM
before, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, he's definitely made it once or twice, or actually probably more than that. But it's like, I don't know what low or high Masters. I have no idea. But the TvZ matchup just in general has really changed. Considering he's going for a 1-base build, I guess this is just his style of playing. So when I say that TvZ really changed, I don't mean that it changed to Terran doing a 1-base build versus Zerg, but that's what's happening. I was gonna say it changed like in that, you rarely see Hellions anymore, so like maybe like 40% of your games, so PengWin shouldn't lose to that. And roaches are very popular, so you usually have something to defend against early pushes, although this one's gonna be a lot earlier than usually anticipated. PengWin's going for the very popular all-in that you can use versus Zerg or versus Terran and Protoss as Zerg, so Queen Link drops right into the main.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised he's going to pull this off. I mean, it's Orena, so we're seeing a lot of this played out on this map specifically because of the distance from base to base more than any other factor. But this works so much better versus Protoss because they don't have a lot of units on the ground. And even if they are one-basing it, they still don't have a lot of actual units available. It's really strong units, but it's like 5 of them. I think for Redhorrn, he's got a good chunk of Marines, a siege tank and a medevac dodging around could be really nice. I don't know. This is something where maybe it catches his opponent off guard. A scan goes down to see, well, nothing really revealing in the main.
Evo Chamber, especially if he's up to date on, all the recent all-ins, it would have told him that there's drops.
Maybe. The run by at the front, gonna come around. I guess, oh, he's gonna move out. This is so bad for Redhorrn. The timing on this couldn't be worse, Zombie Grub. If he was chilling at home, this wouldn't be an issue. PengWin's gonna find the army, and the point is to fight this army, so Queen's gonna get on top of this. There's a tank sieged up on the low ground, but Lings are coming in from the backside. They can get on top of that. Queen's picked up in the Overlord, can focus down the medevac, meaning that there'd be no more shuffling of said tanks. He's gonna keep focusing the tank and not the medevac, though, curiously enough. The Lings aren't doing too bad here at all. Gonna kill that tank, and almost kill that tank. The depot's down. There is a Viking out, but...
Yep, there you go. Well, I don't know actually why he picked up the Queens.
Because he can shuffle them through the other Overlord, hopefully. He almost lost all 3, though. This was getting a little bit messy.
He transfused that one.
Gets to the mineral lines. Some friendly fire going down. Tank gets picked off, though, because the medevac started healing the SCVs. That was a bit of a mistake. For PengWin, he gets supply block through this, but good game is going to get called from Redhorrn. GG. And speaking of G's, good sub. Good day. Hard revenge. Thank you for subscribing to the channel at the end of that game.
Yeah.